confirmed its first case of chronic wasting disease found in white-tailed deer in Berrien and Lanier counties. The case was confirmed on a property that straddles both counties.
That's right. Now, I got a chance to speak with DNR experts today who confirmed the disease and what this means for lovers of deer meat. Chronic wasting disease is a fatal neurological illness found in deer. A male 2.5-year-old white-tailed deer was harvested by a South Georgia hunter, and positive test results came back from the DNR on Thursday, diagnosing the animal with CWD.
So we collect samples from each county every year, and as the system was intended, we happened to pick up this positive case.
This disease is caused by infectious proteins found in saliva, soil, feces, and urine, and it usually takes up to a year for the symptoms to begin to develop. But when they do show up, the deer will have dramatic weight loss, poor body conditions, hair tremors, droopy eyes and ears, and drooling, and it's impossible to treat or cure.
The only reliable tests for CWD require lymph node tissue and brain tissue to test. And so the animal has to be killed in order to do the CWD confirmatory testing.
Right now, there are no confirmed cases of CWD in humans, and the CDC says if you have harvested deer in the area, the safest thing to do is to throw the meat away or get it tested before eating it out of abundance of caution.
In the absence of information about CWD, because there is so much we don't know about it, that is their recommendation, that if you're in that area where there is CWD, they recommend that you test it. They recommend that if it's positive, you discard the meat.
DNR says they are continuing their sampling of deer in South Georgia, specifically in the CWD management area, to determine how many deer have been infected.
We are going to go to that property and work with the landowner and the hunter to harvest a small number of deer on that same property to try and determine what that prevalence rate is. It's likely very low.
There are ways to slow down the spread of the disease. One, you want to avoid moving the deer. Two, you want to make sure that you dispose of the carcass properly by not burying them or sending them to a landfill. And then you want to report all sick deer to your nearest DNR game management offices. And there are also ways that you can test the deer for the disease, and that information will be on our website, walb.com.